Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats here at Hotdocs in downtown Toronto with filmmaker Cullen HOBACK. How does it feel to have your film Terms and Conditions May Apply here at Hotdocs?
Oh, I mean, it's one of the best documentary, if not the best documentary film festival in the world. So how does one feel? Of course I feel great about it, yeah. I mean, it's an honor. I'd love to see every film that's here. I wish I had time to. I mean, the filmmakers who are all here are extremely talented individuals who have managed to find these subjects that are absolutely worth engaging and learning more about. So Hotdocs is a great place to be.
What was the inspiration behind the making of your film?
Do you have a cell phone on you? Not right now. No, I don't see any pockets.
I have one over there.
Oh, you have one.
I do own one.
Yes. No, that was the inspiration, honestly, is this new device that we carry with us all the time. Obviously, the internet transformed us, but this idea of having technology with us all the time, I wanted to investigate what that meant. What were the implications of that? And the deeper I got, the less I thought it was about the technology. And the more I thought it was about the legalese that's connected to this technology. Because if you think about it, your phone, your Kindle, which is just really, it's a book. All of these things now have this legally binding contract that come with them. So I wanted to figure out, what does that mean? What are the implications of that? And as I got deeper and deeper into it, I realized that what had changed wasn't necessarily our ability to just communicate and how we're thinking and all of this stuff with these phones and the internet. What had changed was our privacy. We had in many ways lost it.
Do you think as more people learn about the implications of these contracts that we have, that we can somehow change the contracts and get more that's in our favor?
Yeah, I mean, the first step really is awareness. I mean, I didn't know hardly any of the things that are in the film now when I first started on the film. So the film really follows my adventure kind of in discovering the frightening things that really go on with our data and how companies share data with the government and with each other and the cost of that, especially when it comes to journalism. Journalism is one of the things that's really at stake here, because the government surveils whistleblowers. They want to find whistleblowers and stop them from doing that. And in order to do honest reporting, you need to be able to actually speak with people within the government and say, "Hey, wait a second, we don't like what you're up to." So,
what was most shocking to you while you were making this documentary?
It's a hard one to answer because there are so many shocking things. I think one that really resonates with people and resonated with me, because so many people have Facebook accounts. I still have a Facebook account. I don't post anything, but I'm about to tell you why.
Okay.
I still have a Facebook account, and it's because even if you delete things on your Facebook account, posts, photos, whatever, Facebook stores it. It'll just show up as deleted, true, but they'll have it there in a permanent file that is this PDF that just breaks you down into 70 plus categories. So even if I was to delete my Facebook account, they would still have that information. So I feel I would like to just have access to that. Better than nothing.
Yeah.
So,
how do you hope audiences respond to the film?
Well, it's funny because you never really know how people are going to respond. I mean, film is a communication. We're communicating with our audience, and we're hoping that we're saying the things we think we're saying. So, I mean, my hope is that I'm communicating the information in an articulate fashion, and that people tend to leave feeling angry, like and saying, well, what do I do now? Like, how do I solve this problem? And that's really the right question to be asking, because it's not obvious. You can't just go out and not use these services. To be a part of modern society, you have to be on the internet. You need a cell phone. These are the realities. So what we need to change is the infrastructure behind these technologies. And the first step is awareness. It's kind of the stopgap is using some of the tools that nonprofit internet companies are creating, like Disconnect, DuckDuckGo. These are a few examples of ways to be more anonymous online. But the long-term goal has to be legislative change. We need to say, look, the government doesn't have the right to just monitor everything that we do, store it indefinitely, and have these kinds of cozy relationships with these companies. So it's a multi-step process, but I think the first step really is just media awareness. So.
And what advice would you give to an aspiring documentary filmmaker?
make it. Just make it. Just go out there. Don't wait for money. Don't wait for anything. Just start working, and the rest will follow. I think the hardest thing is shooting that first shot. So once you get that, you can say, okay, now I'm making the film, and it'll always take much longer than you think. That would be the other thing, is that edit and re-edit and re-edit and re-edit. Making a documentary is you're telling the story through the editing. That's when the writing really happens. So when you think you're done editing, cut it 10 more times, like cut for another 1,000 hours, and then I think you'll end up with something you'll like. So.
And where's the best place to find out more information on you and on terms and conditions may apply online? Well,
TACMA.net, which is just terms and conditions may apply, the acronym, .net, that, we have the trailer there, and we have privacy tools, and once you've seen the film, then there's ways to get involved as well, and we're working with different organizations to try to figure out more ways to resolve some of these issues. So TACMA.net. I'll say it to the camera. TACMA.net.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, and have an amazing time here at Hotdocs.
Thanks so much.
I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats here at Hotdocs in downtown Toronto.